Welcome to Easy English Talks podcast.
Greetings, wonderful listeners. Welcome back to English Podcast, your trusted companion on this incredible English learning journey. This is where we come together daily to explore the beautiful world of English through meaningful conversations and practical exercises. I'm absolutely thrilled that you've chosen to spend your time with me today. Every day, we share engaging lessons and valuable insights to help you develop your English speaking skills naturally and confidently. So settle in, relax, and get ready to immerse yourself in the joy of learning English together. Today's session is going to be something truly special. We're about to embark on a wonderful English conversation journey. Think of this as a cozy chat between friends where we explore various topics that matter in everyday life. I want you to feel completely at ease, just like you're sitting across from a good friend over a warm cup of coffee. There's absolutely no pressure here. No judgment about your pronunciation, no worry about making mistakes, and no stress about speaking perfectly. What truly matters is that you're here, you're participating, and you're embracing this beautiful process of learning English. Before we dive in, I encourage you to create your perfect learning environment. Perhaps brew yourself a fresh cup of tea or coffee, grab a glass of cool water, and find that comfortable spot where you can truly relax. You might want to sit in your favorite chair, or maybe even lie down if that feels right for you. This is your personal learning space, your sanctuary for practicing English without any external pressure or expectations. Throughout our conversation today, I'll be speaking with clarity and at a comfortable pace, ensuring that every word reaches you clearly. Feel free to repeat after me whenever the mood strikes you, or simply listen and let the language flow over you naturally. I'll be asking you questions from time to time, and I genuinely encourage you to respond out loud. Don't worry if you're alone. Speaking to yourself in English is actually one of the most effective learning strategies you can employ. It builds confidence and fluency in a safe, judgment-free environment. Are you feeling ready to begin this adventure? I can sense your enthusiasm, and it fills me with excitement too. Let's start this journey together. Let's begin with something fundamental, yet personal, getting to know each other. I'll share a bit about myself first, and then you can follow along with your introduction. I work as an English educator and content creator, and I find tremendous joy in helping people discover the confidence to express themselves in English. Beyond teaching, I'm passionate about diving into good books, exploring different films, discovering new music, and taking peaceful walks in nature. These simple pleasures keep me grounded and inspired. Now it's your moment to shine. Say your name clearly and confidently. Let me hear that beautiful voice of yours. Wonderful. Now, I'd love to learn more about you. What brings you happiness in your free time? Are you someone who enjoys getting lost in books, binge watching interesting series, experimenting in the kitchen, or perhaps exploring new places? Please share these thoughts in English. Remember, perfect grammar isn't the goal here. Authentic expression is what we're after. You might say something like, "Hello, my name is Sarah. I really enjoy reading mystery novels and watching documentaries in my spare time. When I'm not working, I love cooking new recipes and listening to jazz music. I also find peace in taking evening walks around my neighborhood." Take your time with this. Pause the conversation if you need a moment to gather your thoughts. Try to share at least 4 meaningful sentences about yourself. That was absolutely fantastic. I can already hear the determination in your voice, and that's exactly what will carry you forward. The more you practice speaking, the more natural and confident you'll become. Now, let's explore something we all experience every single day: our daily routines. I'll walk you through my typical day, and then you can share yours with me. My mornings begin at 7 a.m. when I wake up naturally. I start with brushing my teeth, splashing cool water on my face, and sipping a glass of warm water with lemon. It's become a cherished ritual that energizes me. Then I prepare my breakfast, which usually consists of scrambled eggs, whole grain toast, and the steaming cup of green tea. After breakfast, I take some time to get properly dressed and mentally prepare for the day ahead. My work officially begins at 9 o'clock in the morning. I spend my days teaching English classes to students from various backgrounds and creating educational content like what we're enjoying right now. It's work that truly fulfills me. Around 1 o'clock, I take a lunch break. I prefer simple, nutritious meals, perhaps rice with fresh vegetables, and occasionally some grilled chicken or fish. After lunch, I usually take a brief rest to recharge before continuing with my afternoon activities. Evenings are my favorite time of day. I often go for refreshing walks in the nearby park or do some light stretching exercises. Dinner happens around 8 o'clock, and afterwards I unwind by reading a captivating book or watching something interesting on television. I make sure to get to bed by 10:30 to ensure I am well rested for the next day. Now, I'm genuinely curious about your daily routine. What time does your day typically begin? What do you enjoy eating for breakfast? When do you start your work or studies? How do you like to spend your evening hours? Please share all of this in English. If you find it helpful, you can adapt my routine structure and just insert your own details. For practice, you might say, I usually wake up at 6:30 each morning. I brush my teeth and take a refreshing shower to start my day. For breakfast, I typically have toast with butter and jam, along with a cup of strong coffee. My work begins at 8 o'clock sharp. I have my lunch break at 12:30 in the afternoon. In the evenings, I enjoy watching TV series or going for walks in my neighborhood. I usually have dinner around 7:30 and go to bed by 10. Practice saying this out loud with your own personal details. Excellent work. Discussing daily routines is such a practical way to build your everyday vocabulary and sentence structure. It's amazing how these simple conversations form the foundation of so much communication in English. Now, let's practice some realistic conversations that you might encounter in your daily life. Imagine you're meeting someone for the very first time. How would you naturally begin that conversation? You might start with, "Hello, how are you doing today?" Or, "Hi there, it's really nice to meet you." Let's practice these fundamental greetings together. "Hello, how are you today?" "Perfect. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. How about you?" "Great. It's really nice to meet you." "What's your name?" "My name is Emma. Where are you originally from?" "I'm from Australia." "How about you? Where do you currently live?" "I live in a charming small town surrounded by beautiful mountains. It's such a peaceful place with lots of trees and wonderfully clean air." Now, it's your turn to answer these questions about yourself out loud. Take your time and be genuine in your responses. Perfect. Now, let us imagine we at a cozy cafe and you reordering something delicious to eat and drink. I'll play the role of the customer, and you can be the friendly server. I'll begin. "Good afternoon. Could I please see your menu?" Now, you respond with something like, "Of course, here's our menu for you." I'll say, "Thank you so much. I'd love to order a cappuccino and a slice of that chocolate cake, please." You can reply, "Absolutely. Would you like anything else with that?" I'll respond, "No, thank you. That's perfect for now." And you can say, "Wonderful. Your order will be ready in just a few minutes." Excellent. These small role-playing exercises are incredibly valuable because they prepare you for real-life situations. You can practice these scenarios by yourself or with friends and family members. Now, let's try another common situation. Shopping for clothes. You might say, "Excuse me, how much does this sweater cost?" The shopkeeper would respond, "That one is $35. You could ask, "Could I try it on, please?" The shopkeeper would say, "Certainly. The fitting room is right over there." After trying it on, you might say, "This fits perfectly. I'll take it." The shopkeeper could then ask, "Wonderful. Would you prefer to pay with cash or card?" You'd respond, "I'll pay with my credit card, please. Thank you very much." Let's practice these shopping phrases together. Repeat after me. "Excuse me, how much does this sweater cost? Could I try it on, please? This fits perfectly. I'll take it. Would you prefer to pay with cash or card? I'll pay with my credit card, please. Thank you very much. That was fantastic." Now, let's practice something equally important. Describing the world around us. Take a moment to look around your current environment. What objects can you see from where you're sitting? I can see a wooden desk, a comfortable chair, my laptop computer, and a mug of tea that's still steaming. There's also a large window letting in natural light, and I can spot several books lined up on a shelf nearby. Your turn. Look around your space and start naming things you can observe. You might say, "I can see a dining table in front of me. I notice a ceiling fan above my head. There's a water bottle on the counter. I can spot a television mounted on the wall. I see a backpack sitting on the floor. There's a potted plant by the window. Continue for as long as you'd like." This is an excellent way to expand your vocabulary and practice speaking without needing to construct complex sentences. Wonderful! Now, let's practice a skill that's incredibly useful when traveling. Asking for directions. Imagine you're exploring a new city and you need to find the bus station. You could approach someone and say, "Excuse me, could you please tell me how to get to the bus station?" The helpful person might respond, "Of course. Walk straight ahead for about 2 blocks, then turn left at the traffic light. You'll see the bus station right next to the large bank building." You would then say, "Thank you so much for your help. Let's practice this dialogue together." Repeat after me. "Excuse me, could you please tell me how to get to the bus station?" "Of course. Walk straight ahead, then turn left at the traffic light. You'll see it right next to the bank building. Thank you so much for your help. You're very welcome. You're doing incredibly well." Now, let's practice constructing simple sentences using some of the most common verbs in English. I'll demonstrate first, and then you can repeat after me and create your own variations. I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock every morning. I drink herbal tea throughout the day. I go to work at 9 o'clock sharp. I watch educational videos in the evening. I read interesting books before going to sleep. I listen to music while I'm cooking dinner. I like taking long walks in the park. I cook dinner for my family every night. I study English every single day. I sleep peacefully at 10 o'clock. Now, you can create your own sentences using these important verbs. Eat, drink, go, watch, read, listen, like, cook, study, sleep. For example, I eat fresh fruit with my lunch. I drink water when I exercise. I go to the library on weekends. Try to create at least 5 original sentences out loud. That was absolutely wonderful. Your speaking confidence is growing with each sentence. Remember, consistent practice is the key to fluency. So, keep repeating these patterns and you'll see remarkable improvement. Now, let's explore one of the most universal conversation topics, the weather. Discussing weather is incredibly common in English-speaking cultures, and it's a perfect way to start conversations with people you've just met. It's polite, friendly, and something everyone can relate to. Let's practice some weather-related sentences together. Repeat after me. It's a beautifully sunny day today. The sky is crystal clear and bright blue. It's quite hot outside, so I need something cold to drink. It's raining heavily right now. Don't forget to bring your umbrella with you. It's cloudy and pleasantly cool today. I think it might start raining soon. It's extremely cold this morning. I'm wearing my warmest jacket today. It's snowing lightly, and the streets look magical, covered in white. Now, take a look out your window and describe the current weather conditions in your area. You might say, it's sunny and warm here today. It's a bit cloudy, but still pleasant. It's very hot and humid today. It's raining steadily outside. It's cool and windy this afternoon. Let's practice a weather conversation together. I'll start as Maria, and you can be my neighbor. I'll begin. Hello there. How are you doing today? You respond positively. Then I'll say, it's such a lovely day, isn't it? You can reply, yes, it really is. The sun is shining beautifully, and the sky is so clear. I'll continue. I hope this nice weather continues all day. You can respond, me too. I absolutely love sunny weather like this. Perfect. Now try creating your own weather conversation. You can use descriptive words like warm, cool, cloudy, sunny, windy, stormy, foggy, or snowy to make your conversation more interesting and detailed. Excellent. Now let's dive into another fantastic conversation topic: food. Food is something that brings people together across all cultures, and discussing favorite dishes, cooking experiences, and dining preferences is always enjoyable and engaging. Let me share some of my food preferences with you. I absolutely love homemade pasta dishes. There's something so satisfying about twirling those noodles on my fork. I particularly enjoy it with plenty of cheese, fresh tomatoes, and black olives. I'm also quite fond of vegetable fried rice, grilled chicken with herbs, and crisp fresh salads with various greens. When it comes to dessert, I have a weakness for rich chocolate cake and creamy vanilla ice cream. They're simply irresistible. What about your food preferences? What dishes make your mouth water? Please share your favorites in English. You might say, I absolutely love homemade pizza with extra cheese. I really enjoy eating spicy noodle soup. My favorite dish is chicken biryani with raita. I have a sweet tooth and love chocolate brownies. I enjoy drinking iced coffee on hot days. I eat fresh fruits like apples and oranges every morning. Keep sharing more details about the foods you enjoy most. Now, let's practice the practical skill of ordering food at a restaurant. I'll be the server and you can be the customer. I'll start. Good evening. Welcome to our restaurant. Are you ready to place your order? You can respond, yes. I'd like to order a grilled chicken sandwich with a side salad and a glass of fresh orange juice. Please, I'll ask, would you like anything else to drink, or perhaps an appetizer? You can reply, no, thank you. That's everything I need. For now, I'll conclude. Perfect. Your order will be prepared and served in about 10 minutes. This type of interaction is so practical and useful. You can also practice with variations like, I'd like a cup of hot coffee, please. Could I have a glass of cold water? I'd like to try a bowl of your vegetable soup. Please bring me a cheeseburger with fries. Could I have some fresh fruit salad? Practice these ordering phrases until they feel natural and comfortable. Fantastic. Now, let's explore the wonderful worlds of hobbies and leisure activities. Hobbies are those special activities that bring us joy and relaxation during our free time, and they're excellent conversation starters when meeting new people. Let me tell you about the activities I'm passionate about. I'm an avid reader who loves getting lost in good books, whether they're mystery novels, biographies, or self-help books. I also find great peace in listening to various types of music, from classical to contemporary pop. Watching thought-provoking films is another favorite pastime of mine. Sometimes I enjoy taking long contemplative walks in the local park, especially during sunset. On weekends, I love experimenting in the kitchen, trying out new recipes and discovering different flavor combinations. It's like a delicious adventure. Now, I'm excited to hear about your hobbies. What activities bring you the most joy during your free time? Express yourself in English. You might say, I love reading romance novels in my spare time. I really enjoy playing basketball with my friends. I'm passionate about listening to rock music. I go swimming at the local pool every weekend. I love cooking traditional dishes from my culture. I enjoy watching comedy movies in the evening. Keep sharing as many hobbies as you can think of. Now, let's practice a hobby conversation. I'll start. So, what do you like to do in your free time? You respond with your favorite hobby. Then I'll say, oh, that sounds really interesting. How often do you do that? You can reply, I do it every weekend, or I practice it in my free time whenever I can. I'll continue, that sounds like a lot of fun. I also enjoy reading books and listening to music. Now try repeating this entire conversation using different hobbies each time. Great work. Now let's learn how to politely ask for help when we need it. Whether you're in a new place, facing a challenging situation, or simply need some guidance, knowing how to ask for assistance politely is an essential skill. Let's practice some courteous ways to request help. Repeat after me. Excuse me, could you please help me? Would you mind telling me where the nearest bank is located? Could you please show me the way to the supermarket? I'm sorry to bother you, but I need some assistance. I'm looking for the train station. Could you help me find it? Thank you so much for your help. Now, imagine you're in a large shopping mall and you've become a bit lost. You could approach a friendly-looking person and say, excuse me, could you tell me where the main exit is? They might respond, certainly. It's on the ground floor, right near the food court area. You would then say, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. Practice this conversation out loud. Excellent. Now, let's practice the art of small talk. Those light, friendly conversations we have with acquaintances, neighbors, or people we meet in various social situations. Small talk helps create connections and make social interactions more comfortable and enjoyable. Let's try a typical small talk scenario. I'll initiate, hi there, how's your day been going? You respond positively. I'll continue, it's such a beautiful day today, isn't it? You can reply, yes, it really is lovely. Then, I might ask, are you from this area? You can answer, yes, I live just a few blocks away. Or actually, I'm just visiting from another city. This kind of conversation flows naturally and helps people feel more comfortable with each other. Perfect. Now, let's practice having a small talk conversation entirely on your own. Imagine different scenarios and practice both sides of the conversation. Now, let's explore the exciting topic of travel. Travel experiences and destinations are fascinating subjects that people love discussing. Whether they're sharing past adventures or planning future trips, let me share one of my favorite travel experiences with you. I absolutely love visiting coastal areas. There is something magical about walking along the sandy shore and listening to the rhythmic sound of waves crashing against the rocks. I also find myself drawn to mountainous regions and dense forests. The fresh, crisp air and stunning natural views never fail to fill me with a sense of wonder and tranquility. What about you? What type of destinations capture your imagination? Are you drawn to sandy beaches, majestic mountains, bustling cities, or peaceful countryside villages? Please share your travel preferences in English. You might say, I love spending time at the beach during summer. I'm fascinated by mountain landscapes and hiking trails. My favorite destination is Paris because of its beautiful architecture. I enjoy exploring new places and learning about different cultures. I love taking road trips with my family during holidays. Continue sharing your travel dreams and experiences. Let's practice a travel conversation. I'll start. Where do you most enjoy traveling? You respond with your preferred destination. I'll continue. Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. When did you last visit a place like that? You can say, I went there last summer, or I haven't had the chance to travel recently, but I'm planning to go soon. I'll conclude, I hope you get to explore many beautiful places in the future. Now, practice this conversation with different destinations and time frames. Wonderful. Next, let's discuss something very close to all of our hearts. Family. Family relationships and dynamics are central to most people's lives. And talking about family members is a common and meaningful conversation topic. Let me tell you about my family structure. I come from a close-knit, small family unit. There are 4 of us in total: my caring father, my supportive mother, my energetic younger brother, and myself. My father works as a medical doctor and is passionate about helping people stay healthy. My mother is a dedicated elementary school teacher who loves working with children. My brother is currently a university student studying engineering. We really enjoy spending quality time together, especially on weekends when we can share meals and interesting conversations. Now, I'd love to hear about your family. Please tell me about your family members in English. You might say, I have a wonderfully large family with many relatives. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. My father works as a business owner. My mother is a homemaker who takes care of our household. I have a teenage sister who's still in high school. We all live together in a comfortable house. My grandparents live with us and share their wisdom. Continue sharing details about your family structure and relationships. Let's practice family conversations. I'll start. How many people are there in your immediate family? You respond with your family size. I'll continue. What kind of work does your father do? You reply with his profession. Then I'll ask, do you have any siblings? You answer accordingly. Practice this conversation multiple times, adding different details about your family members each time. Excellent progress. Now, let's focus on something we all do regularly: shopping. Whether we're buying groceries, clothing, household items, or treating ourselves to something special. Shopping is a regular part of life and provides many opportunities for English conversation practice. Let me share my shopping habits with you. I typically do most of my shopping on weekends when I have more free time. I enjoy visiting the large supermarket near my home because it stocks everything I need from fresh produce and dairy products to household essentials. I also like browsing through clothing stores, especially when there are seasonal sales. Sometimes I prefer the convenience of online shopping, particularly for books, electronics, and specialty items that might not be available locally. What about your shopping preferences? Do you enjoy the shopping experience? Please share your thoughts in English. You might say, I love shopping for clothes during sale seasons. I go to the local market every Sunday to buy fresh vegetables. I enjoy browsing through bookstores and finding new titles. I prefer shopping online because it's more convenient. I like shopping for gifts for my family and friends. Let's practice shopping conversations. I'll start. Where do you usually go shopping? You respond with your preferred shopping locations. I'll continue. What types of things do you typically buy? You reply with your usual purchases. Then I'll ask, do you enjoy online shopping or do you prefer visiting physical stores? You answer based on your preferences. Practice this conversation with different shopping scenarios. Now, let's practice asking about prices, which is essential when shopping. How much does this jacket cost? What's the price of this handbag? How much are these running shoes? Could you tell me the price of this rich watch? Is this item currently on sale? Do you offer any discounts for regular customers? Repeat these price inquiry phrases after me. Let's imagine you're at a local market looking for a new pair of shoes. You could say, "Excuse me, how much do these sneakers cost?" The vendor might respond, "Those are $60. You could negotiate. "Could you offer me a better price?" This is excellent practice for real-world shopping situations. Great work. Now let's revisit daily routines with more depth and detail. Daily routines are fundamental conversation topics that help us practice time expressions, daily activities, and personal habits. Let me walk you through my typical weekday routine in more detail. I naturally wake up at 7 o'clock each morning without needing an alarm clock. I begin my day by brushing my teeth thoroughly, washing my face with cool water, and drinking a large glass of warm water with a slice of fresh lemon. Then I take a refreshing shower to fully wake up and prepare for the day ahead. I eat my breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning, usually consisting of scrambled eggs, whole grain toast with avocado, and a cup of green tea. After breakfast, I spend some time getting dressed appropriately for the day and reviewing my schedule. I officially begin my work at 9 o'clock teaching English classes and creating educational content like what we re-enjoying together right now. My lunch break comes at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I prefer simple, nutritious meals like steamed rice with fresh vegetables and occasionally some grilled fish or chicken. After lunch, I usually take a short 15-minute rest to recharge my energy before continuing with my afternoon activities. Evenings are my personal time for relaxation and self-care. I often take peaceful walks in the nearby park or do some gentle yoga stretches. Dinner happens around 8 o'clock, and afterward I enjoy unwinding by reading a captivating book or watching an interesting documentary. I make sure to go to bed by 10:30 to ensure I get adequate rest for the next day. Now please share your daily routine in English. You might say, I wake up at 6:30 every morning. I brush my teeth and take a hot shower. I eat breakfast at 7:15. I commute to work at 8 o'clock. I have my lunch break at noon. I finish work at 5 o'clock. I do homework in the evening. I watch television shows at night. I go to bed at 10:30. Keep describing your routine with as much detail as possible. Let's practice a routine conversation. I'll start. What time do you typically wake up? You respond. I'll continue. What's the first thing you do after waking up? You reply. Then I'll ask, what time do you usually go to bed? You answer. Practice this conversation multiple times, adding different details about your daily activities. Fantastic. Now, let's discuss health and wellness, topics that are increasingly important in our daily lives. Being able to talk about health symptoms and healthy lifestyle choices is both practical and essential. Let's start with some basic health-related expressions. I'm feeling really good today. I have a mild headache. I'm dealing with a cold. I'm not feeling very well today. I think I need to see a doctor. I drink plenty of water to maintain good health. I go for a morning walk every day. Repeat these health expressions after me. Now let's practice a doctor visit scenario. The doctor says, what seems to be the problem today? You respond, I've been having a persistent fever. The doctor asks, how long have you been experiencing this? You answer, for about 3 days now. The doctor advises, I'll prescribe some medication for you. Make sure to get plenty of rest and drink lots of fluids. You respond, thank you very much, doctor. practice this medical conversation. Let's also discuss healthy lifestyle habits. I maintain my health by drinking 8 glasses of water daily, eating plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, avoiding processed and junk food, getting 8 hours of sleep each night, and taking regular walks and fresh air. What are your healthy habits? You might say, I start my day with warm lemon water. I eat an apple every afternoon. I go jogging in the park regularly. I avoid sugary drinks and snacks. I make sure to sleep early every night. Share your wellness practices in English. Excellent. Now, let's explore holidays and celebrations, joyful topics that bring people together and create lasting memories. Let me tell you about my favorite holiday celebration. I absolutely love New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. There's something magical about celebrating with family and friends, sharing a special dinner, and counting down the final seconds to midnight. I also enjoy the tradition of making New Year's resolutions and setting positive goals for the coming year. It's a wonderful time for reflection and spending quality time with loved ones. What's your favorite holiday or celebration? Please share in English. You might say, my favorite holiday is Christmas because of the family gatherings. I love celebrating Eid with traditional food and new clothes. I enjoy the lights and decorations during Diwali. I love going to the beach during summer holidays. I enjoy traveling to visit relatives during long holidays. Let's practice a holiday conversation. I'll start. Which holiday do you enjoy celebrating the most? You respond. I'll continue. How do you typically celebrate it? You reply with your celebration traditions. Then I'll ask, who do you usually spend it with? You answer. Practice this conversation with different holidays and traditions. Wonderful. Now, let's discuss emotions and feelings, an important aspect of human communication that helps us connect with others on a deeper level. Let's practice expressing different emotions. I'm feeling incredibly happy today. I'm experiencing some sadness. I'm really excited about my upcoming trip. I'm feeling a bit nervous about my presentation. I'm quite bored this afternoon. I'm feeling tired after work. I'm a little angry about the situation. Repeat these emotion expressions after me. Let's practice an emotion conversation. I'll start. How are you feeling right now? You respond honestly. I'll continue. Why are you feeling that way? You reply with your reason. Then I'll say, that's completely understandable. I hope you feel better soon. Practice this conversation with different emotions in situations. Let's also practice expressing likes and dislikes. I absolutely love chocolate ice cream. I don't particularly enjoy spicy food. I really love listening to jazz music. I'm not a fan of horror movies. I enjoy taking long walks in nature. I don't like waking up early in the morning. Now share your own preferences in English. Perfect. Now let's practice time-related conversations which are essential for scheduling, planning, and coordinating with others. Let's practice telling time. What time is it right now? It asks exactly 3 o'clock. It asks 3:15. It asks 3:30. It's 4 to 4. It asks 10 minutes 5. Repeat these time expressions after me. Let's practice a time conversation. I'll start. What time is it now? You respond with the current time. I'll continue. What time do you usually have lunch? You reply. Then I'll ask, what time do you typically finish work? You answer. Practice this with different times and activities. Great. Now, let's discuss directions and locations. Extremely useful skills for navigating new places and helping others find their way. Let's practice asking for directions. Excuse me, how do I get to the train station? Could you please tell me the way to the hospital? Where can I find the nearest ATM machine? Is there a supermarket in this area? How far is the bus stop from here? Repeat these direction-asking phrases after me. Now, let's practice giving directions. Walk straight ahead for 2 blocks. Turn left at the traffic light. Turn right at the corner. It's located near the park. It's next to the large bank building. It's across from the school. It's behind the restaurant. It's in front of the movie theater. Practice these direction-giving phrases. Excellent. Now, let's explore the 4 seasons and weather patterns throughout the year. Let me share my thoughts on different seasons. I absolutely love spring because of the beautiful flowers that bloom everywhere and the fresh, mild weather. Summer can be quite hot in my area, but I enjoy eating refreshing ice cream and having outdoor barbecues. In autumn, I love watching the colorful leaves change and fall from the trees. It's like nature's own art show. Winter brings cold temperatures, but I enjoy wearing cozy sweaters and occasionally seeing snow. What's your favorite season? You might say, my favorite season is spring because of the pleasant weather. I love winter because I enjoy cold weather. I prefer summer because I can go swimming. I like autumn because the weather is comfortable. Share your seasonal preferences in English. Let's practice a seasonal conversation. I'll start. Which season do you enjoy most? You respond. I'll continue. What do you like about that season? You reply. Then I'll ask, what activities do you enjoy during that time? You answer. Practice this conversation with different seasons. Now, let's discuss various jobs and professions. Always interesting topics when meeting new people or discussing career goals. Let me describe some common professions. A doctor provides medical care to patients. A teacher educates students in schools. A driver operates vehicles for transportation. A farmer cultivates crops and raises animals. A business owner manages their own company. A police officer maintains law and order. A chef prepares delicious food in restaurants. An engineer designs and builds structures. Repeat these profession descriptions after me. Let's talk about career aspirations. You might say, I want to become a doctor to help people. I'd like to be a teacher because I love working with children. I want to be a pilot and travel the world. I'd like to become a scientist and make discoveries. I want to be a professional singer. Share your career dreams in English. Let's practice a job conversation. I'll start. What do you do for work? You respond. I'll continue. Do you enjoy your job? You reply. Then I'll ask, what do you like most about your work? You answer. Practice this conversation with different professions. Perfect. Now let's practice the days of the week and months of the year. Fundamental vocabulary for scheduling and planning. Let's go through the days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now let's use them in sentences. Today is Monday and I have a busy schedule. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so I need to prepare. I have an important meeting on Wednesday. I usually go to the gym on Thursday. Friday is my favorite day because the weekend is coming. I love relaxing on Saturday. Sunday is perfect for spending time with family. Let's practice the months January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now in sentences, my birthday is in January. I love the mild weather in April. June marks the beginning of summer. We usually take vacation in August. December is festive and joyful. Let's practice a calendar conversation. I'll start. What day is today? You respond. I'll continue. What are your plans for the weekend? You reply. Then I'll ask which day of the week is your favorite. You answer, wonderful. Let's practice discussing colors, simple vocabulary that appears frequently in daily conversations. Colors are everywhere around us, aren't they? From the moment we wake up and see the golden sunlight streaming through our windows to the deep blue night sky before we sleep, let's explore some basic colors together. Red, blue, yellow, green, black, white, pink, orange, brown, purple, gray, and silver. These colors paint our world in beautiful ways. Now let's weave these colors into meaningful sentences that you might use every day. My favorite shade is deep blue. It reminds me of calm ocean waters. I prefer wearing dark clothing because it looks professional. This beautiful rose is bright red and smells wonderful. The clear sky today is such a brilliant blue. Those ripe bananas are perfectly yellow. The fresh grass in the park is so green and vibrant. Let's engage in a natural conversation about colors, shall we? I'll begin our chat. What color brings you the most joy? Now I'm curious, what makes that particular color special to you? I find it fascinating how colors can evoke such strong emotions and memories in us. Keep exploring different color combinations and practice describing the world around you. You might say things like, I love how the sunset paints the sky in orange and pink tones. The autumn leaves are turning beautiful shades of gold and crimson. My bedroom walls are painted in soft cream colors that make me feel peaceful. Let's move forward to discussing celebrations and festivals, those special moments that bring communities together and fill our hearts with joy. Festivals represent the heartbeat of cultures worldwide, don't they? They're those magical times when families gather, friends reconnect, and traditions come alive. Some globally celebrated occasions include Christmas, Eid, Diwali, New Year's Eve, Easter, and Halloween. Each celebration carries its own unique beauty and significance. Here's how we might talk about these special occasions. Christmas brings such warmth to our home when we gather around the decorated tree with twinkling lights. During Eid celebrations, I love wearing my finest clothes and sharing delicious meals with relatives. Diwali transforms our neighborhood into a wonderland of glowing lamps and colorful Rangoli patterns. New Year's Eve always fills me with hope as I make fresh resolutions for the coming year. Halloween lets everyone embrace their creative side with fun costumes and decorations. Let's practice a festival conversation together. I'll start our discussion. Which celebration holds the most meaning for you? You can share your answer. Now, I'd love to know how your family traditionally celebrates the special day. Please tell me about your customs. Then I'll ask, what's your favorite part of the celebration? You can describe what makes it special for you. There's something truly magical about how festivals connect us to our roots while creating new memories, isn't there? Keep practicing by describing different celebrations and what they mean to you personally. Now, let's explore transportation methods, the various ways we journey from one place to another in our daily lives. Transportation is such an integral part of modern life, connecting us to work, family, adventures, and opportunities. We have numerous options available: cars, buses, trains, bicycles, airplanes, boats, motorcycles, subways, and even walking. Each mode of transport offers its own unique experience and advantages. Let me share some transportation experiences with you. I commute to my office by bus every morning. It's relaxing and gives me time to read. When I travel to distant cities, I prefer taking the train because I can enjoy the changing landscapes. Riding my bicycle through the park on sunny afternoons brings me such peace and joy. I've always dreamed of taking a long airplane journey to explore new continents and cultures. Weekend boat rides on the lake help me feel completely refreshed and connected to nature. Let's practice a transportation conversation. I'll begin. How do you typically travel to work or school? You can share your usual method. Now I'm curious, have you ever experienced airplane travel? Please tell me about it. Then I'll ask, what's your preferred way to travel long distances? You can explain your choice and why you like it. I find it interesting how our transportation choices often reflect our personalities and lifestyles. Some people love the freedom of driving their own car, while others prefer the community feeling of public transport. Let's transition to discussing sports and physical activities. Those energizing pursuits that keep our bodies healthy and our spirits high. Sports bring out the best in people, don't they? They teach us teamwork, perseverance, and the joy of healthy competition. Popular sports include cricket, football, basketball, tennis, badminton, swimming, running, volleyball, golf, and cycling. Each sport offers its own unique benefits and excitement. Here's how we might discuss sports. Cricket matches fill me with excitement, especially when my favorite team is playing. Football brings communities together like nothing else. The energy in the stadium is absolutely electric. I enjoy playing basketball with friends because it's fast-paced and challenging. Tennis requires such precision and mental focus that I find it almost meditative. Swimming in the morning gives me energy for the entire day ahead. Running through nature trails helps me clear my mind and feel truly alive. Let's engage in a sports conversation. I'll start our discussion. Which sport captures your interest the most? You can share your favorite now. I'd like to know, do you actively play this sport or do you prefer watching it? Please tell me about your involvement. Then I'll ask who inspires you in the world of sports. You can mention your favorite athlete and why they motivate you. There's something beautiful about how sports can unite people from different backgrounds and create lasting friendships through shared passion and healthy competition. Now let's explore clothing and fashion. Those daily choices that help us express our personality and feel confident. Clothing is such a personal form of self-expression, isn't it? We have countless options: shirts, trousers, jeans, skirts, dresses, t-shirts, jackets, sweaters, blouses, coats, and accessories. Each piece tells a story about who we are and how we want to present ourselves to the world. Let me describe some clothing preferences. I'm wearing a comfortable blue shirt that makes me feel professional and confident. She looks elegant in that flowing red dress that complements her personality perfectly. During winter, I love wrapping myself in a warm, cozy sweater that feels like a hug. For casual outings, I prefer wearing well-fitted jeans that allow me to move freely. When the weather turns cool, my favorite jacket keeps me warm while looking stylish. Let's practice a clothing conversation. I'll begin our chat. What are you wearing right now? You can describe your current outfit. Now I'm curious, what's your favorite piece of clothing? Please share what makes it special to you. Then I'll ask, do you enjoy shopping for new clothes? You can tell me about your shopping preferences and experiences. I love how clothing can instantly change our mood and confidence level. The right outfit can make us feel ready to conquer the world. Let's continue with food and cooking, those delicious experiences that nourish our bodies and bring people together around shared tables. Food is truly one of life's greatest pleasures, connecting us to our heritage while allowing us to explore new cultures and flavors. The world of cuisine offers endless variety: pasta, rice, chicken, fish, vegetables, fruits, bread, cheese, spices, and countless preparation methods. Each dish tells a story of tradition, creativity, and love. Here's how I experience food. Homemade pasta with fresh tomatoes and herbs makes me feel connected to my roots and family traditions. Experimenting with new recipes in the kitchen brings out my creative side and fills the house with wonderful aroma. Sharing a meal with friends creates bonds that last a lifetime. There's something magical about conversations over good food. Fresh fruits in the morning energize me for the day ahead and remind me of nature's sweetness. Trying cuisine from different cultures opens my mind to new experiences and perspectives. Let's engage in a food conversation. I'll start our discussion. Which dish makes you feel most at home? You can share your comfort food. Now, I'd love to know, do you enjoy cooking or do you prefer eating out? Please tell me about your relationship with food preparation. Then I'll ask, what's the most interesting food you've ever tried? You can describe an adventurous eating experience. There's something wonderful about how food can transport us to different places and times, evoking memories and creating new ones with every bite. Now, let's discuss daily routines and habits. Those consistent patterns that structure our days and help us maintain balance in our lives. Daily routines provide the foundation for productive and fulfilling days, don't they? Everyone develops their own unique rhythm based on their lifestyle, work, and personal preferences. These routines often include waking up, personal hygiene, meals, work or study time, exercise, relaxation, and sleep. Let me share my daily flow. I begin each morning at 6:30 with a few minutes of quiet reflection, which sets a peaceful tone for the day. After refreshing myself with a warm shower, I prepare a nutritious breakfast that fuels my body and mind. My work begins at 9 o'clock, and I find that having a consistent start time helps me maintain focus and productivity. Lunch at 1 o'clock gives me a chance to recharge and connect with colleagues or friends. Evening walks help me transition from work mode to relaxation, and I treasure this time to decompress. Dinner becomes a moment to savor good food and reflect on the day's experiences before settling into a peaceful night's rest. Let's practice a routine conversation. I'll begin. What time does your day typically start? You can share your wake-up time now. I'm interested. What's your favorite part of your daily routine? Please describe what brings you joy each day. Then I'll ask, how do you like to unwind in the evening? You can tell me about your relaxation methods. I find it fascinating how small daily habits can compound over time to create significant positive changes in our lives and well-being. Let's explore health and wellness, those important practices that help us maintain physical vitality and mental clarity. Health encompasses so much more than just the absence of illness, doesn't it? It includes physical fitness, mental well-being, emotional balance, and social connections. We might discuss symptoms, healthy habits, medical appointments, exercise routines, and general wellness practices. Here's how we might approach health. I'm feeling wonderfully energetic today after getting a full night's rest and starting with some gentle stretching. When I have a slight headache, I find that drinking more water and taking a short walk often provides relief. Regular visits to my doctor help me stay proactive about my health rather than reactive to problems. Daily exercise has become my favorite form of stress relief. It clears my mind and strengthens my body simultaneously. Eating fresh vegetables and fruits makes me feel vibrant and nourished from the inside out. Let's practice a health conversation. I'll start our discussion. How are you feeling today? You can describe your current state. Now, I'd like to know, what do you do to stay healthy? Please share your wellness practices. Then I'll ask, do you have any health goals you're working toward? You can tell me about your aspirations for better health. It's amazing how taking care of our health can improve every aspect of our lives, from our energy levels to our mood and relationships. Now, let's talk about making plans and social arrangements. Those important skills that help us coordinate activities and maintain connections with others. Planning social activities adds richness and anticipation to our lives, doesn't it? Whether we're arranging casual coffee meetings, weekend adventures, or special celebrations, these interactions strengthen our relationships and create lasting memories. The art of planning involves timing, coordination, and flexibility. Here's how we might approach social planning. Would you be interested in joining me for coffee this weekend? I know a lovely cafe that serves excellent pastries and has a cozy atmosphere. Let's coordinate our schedules for next week. I'm available Tuesday evening or Thursday afternoon, whichever works better for you. How about we explore that new park everyone's been talking about? I heard it has beautiful walking trails and a peaceful lake. I'm thinking of organizing a small dinner party at my place. Would Saturday evening around 7 work for you? We could try cooking that new recipe I mentioned, and I'd love to hear about your recent travels. Let's practice a planning conversation. I'll begin. Are you available for lunch this week? You can respond with your availability. Now, I'm curious, what kind of activities do you enjoy doing with friends? Please share your social preferences. Then I'll ask, where would you like to meet? You can suggest a location that appeals to you. I love how making plans gives us something to look forward to and creates opportunities for deeper connections with the people we care about. Now, let's talk about phone conversations. Those important communication skills that help us connect with others even when we're apart. Phone conversations have their own unique rhythm and etiquette, don't they? They require us to rely purely on our voices to convey meaning, emotion, and personality. Whether we're making casual calls to friends or handling more formal business communications, these skills prove invaluable in our connected world. Here's how we might handle phone conversations. Hello, this is Sarah speaking. How may I help you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hi there. I was just thinking about our conversation yesterday and wanted to follow up on those ideas we discussed. I'm calling to confirm our appointment for tomorrow afternoon. I just wanted to make sure we're still meeting at 3 o'clock. Could you please hold on for just a moment while I check my calendar? I'm so sorry, but I think there might be some confusion with the phone number. Thank you so much for calling, and I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Let's practice a phone conversation. I'll start our call. Hello, is this Jennifer? You can respond appropriately. Now I'll continue. Hi, Jennifer. This is Michael. I hope I'm not calling at an inconvenient time. You can reply with your availability. Then I'll say, I was wondering if we could discuss the project we talked about last week. You can respond with your thoughts. There's something special about hearing someone's voice, and having their full attention during a phone conversation. It creates an intimate connection despite the physical distance. Now, let's discuss feelings and emotions, those inner experiences that color our daily lives and help us connect with others on a deeper level. Emotions are the language of our inner world, aren't they? They provide valuable information about our needs, desires, and responses to life's experiences. Common emotions include happiness, sadness, excitement, nervousness, contentment, frustration, gratitude, and curiosity. Learning to express these feelings helps us build stronger relationships and better understand ourselves. Here's how we might express emotions. I'm feeling absolutely delighted today because I received some wonderful news from an old friend. Sometimes I experience a gentle sadness when I think about loved ones who live far away, but it reminds me how much they mean to me. I get genuinely excited when I discover a new book by my favorite author or learn about an interesting place to visit. Before important meetings, I sometimes feel nervous, but I've learned that those butterflies often mean I care deeply about the outcome. Gratitude fills my heart when I watch a beautiful sunset or receive an unexpected act of kindness from a stranger. Let's practice an emotions conversation. I'll begin. How are you feeling right now? You can describe your current emotional state. Now I'd like to know what typically makes you feel happiest. Please share what brings joy to your life. Then I'll ask, how do you handle difficult emotions when they arise? You can tell me about your coping strategies. I find it beautiful how sharing our emotions with others can create deeper understanding and stronger bonds between people. Let's explore likes and dislikes, those personal preferences that make each of us unique and help us connect with like-minded individuals. Our preferences shape our experiences and guide our choices in countless ways, don't they? From the foods we enjoy to the activities we pursue, these likes and dislikes reflect our personality, values, and life experiences. Understanding and expressing our preferences helps us make better decisions and find compatible companions. Here's how we might express preferences. I absolutely love the sound of rain on my window. It creates such a peaceful atmosphere that helps me feel calm and centered. I'm not particularly fond of crowded shopping centers because I prefer quieter environments where I can think clearly. Reading mystery novels brings me tremendous joy, especially when I can curl up in a comfortable chair with a warm cup of tea. I tend to avoid spicy food because my palate prefers milder flavors that allow me to taste all the subtle ingredients. Listening to classical music while working helps me concentrate and feel inspired throughout the day. Let's practice a preferences conversation. I'll start our discussion. What activity brings you the most satisfaction? You can share something you truly enjoy. Now, I'm curious, is there something you really don't enjoy doing? Please tell me about a dislike of yours. Then I'll ask, why do you think you have these particular preferences? You can reflect on what influences your likes and dislikes. It's fascinating how our preferences often tell stories about our past experiences, cultural background, and the kind of life we want to create for ourselves. Finally, let's discuss time and schedules, those practical aspects of daily life that help us organize our activities and make the most of each day. Time management is such an essential life skill, isn't it? Whether we're discussing specific times, scheduling appointments, or talking about our relationship with time itself, these conversations help us coordinate with others and create structure in our lives. Here's how we might discuss time. What time does your day typically begin? I usually start my morning at 6:45, which gives me enough time for a leisurely breakfast and some quiet reflection. My work schedule runs from 9 o'clock in the morning until 5:30 in the evening, but I find that having flexibility in my routine helps me stay productive and balanced. I prefer scheduling important meetings in the morning when my energy and focus are at their peak. Evening hours, particularly after 7:00 p.m., become my time for relaxation, personal hobbies, and connecting with family and friends. Let's practice a time conversation. I'll begin. What time do you usually have lunch? You can share your typical lunchtime. Now, I'd like to know, are you more productive in the morning or evening? Please tell me about your energy patterns. Then I'll ask, how do you prefer to spend your weekend time? You can describe your ideal weekend schedule. I love how developing a good relationship with time can help us feel more in control of our lives and create space for the things that truly matter to us. Remember, The key to improving your English is consistent practice and patience with yourself. Every conversation you have, every sentence you speak, and every mistake you make is a step forward in your language learning journey. Keep practicing these conversations, adapt them to your own experiences, and most importantly, enjoy the process of discovering new ways to express yourself in English. You're doing wonderfully, and I'm excited to see how your confidence and fluency continue to grow. What an incredible journey we've shared together today. I can feel the energy and determination radiating from each of you as you've practiced speaking, expressed your thoughts, and pushed through those moments of uncertainty. That's exactly the spirit that transforms learners into confident English speakers. Today, you've taken real steps forward. You've practiced introducing yourself, shared your daily routines, engaged in conversations about food, weather, travel, and so much more. But here's the beautiful truth. This is just the beginning of your English-speaking adventure. Every word you spoke today, every sentence you constructed, every moment you chose courage over comfort has built the foundation for your future fluency. I want you to remember something important. The conversations we had today aren't just practice exercises. They're real communication skills you can use immediately. Tomorrow, when you meet someone new, you'll have those introduction phrases ready. When you're ordering food or asking for directions, you'll hear your own voice speaking with more confidence because of the work you did today. Your English-speaking journey doesn't end when this episode finishes. In fact, it's just gaining momentum. I encourage you to keep practicing these conversations throughout your week. Talk to yourself in English while you're cooking. Describe your surroundings during your walks. And don't be afraid to have those internal conversations in English. Remember, every fluent speaker once stood exactly where you are now. Here's what I'd love you to do right now. Choose one conversation topic from today that excited you most. Maybe it was talking about your hobbies, describing your family, or discussing your favorite foods. Commit to practicing that topic out loud for just 5 minutes every day this week. Set a reminder on your phone, stick a note on your mirror, or create whatever system works for you. Those 5 minutes will compound into remarkable progress. If today's lesson resonated with you, please share it with someone else who's also on their English learning journey. Language learning is always better when we support each other, and your recommendation could be exactly what someone needs to hear today. You can also leave a comment sharing which topic you found most helpful or which conversation you were most excited to practice. For those of you hungry for more practice, I'm here for you every step of the way. Subscribe to Confident Speaking Podcast so you never miss a lesson, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when new episodes are available. Each episode is designed to build on the previous one, creating a comprehensive learning experience that grows with you. I'm also curious about your learning journey. Send me a message telling me about your English speaking goals, the challenges you're facing, or the progress you're celebrating. Your stories inspire not just me, but other learners in our community who are walking similar paths. We're all in this together, supporting each other toward fluency and confidence. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once stumbled over words. Every fluent conversation started with someone brave enough to speak their first imperfect sentence. You're already on that path, and I'm incredibly proud of your commitment to growth. Before we part ways today, take a moment to acknowledge yourself. You showed up, you participated, you practiced, and you grew. That's not always easy, but you did it anyway. That's the mark of someone who's serious about their goals and committed to their success. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Your English-speaking dreams are absolutely achievable, and I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way. Until our next conversation, keep that beautiful voice of yours active and confident. This is your English-speaking coach and ILLC. In the next episode of Confident Speaking Podcast, keep shining, keep speaking, and keep believing in your incredible potential. Take care, wonderful learners, and remember, your English-speaking journey is just